Looks like Wet Wieners is joining us early here. Interesting username. Let's see. I got a few watches out. We'll get some more out. Mr. Tim is here. Kevin's here. Thanks for joining in. Calico Basin joining in. Ginger Down Under checking in from Australia. Bean Boy checking in East Coast. Great to have you here. Will Rizzo's here. Jeff is checking in. Alrighty. Yeah, like I said, I just have a few watches out right now. I'll get more out, but we can do some. Mr. Dane is here. Celine Driver, #1 troll killer. Got a few Hamiltons, or a couple Hamiltons here. Larry C's checking in. Let me grab some G-Shocks. I have a couple of new release from G-Shock. That one's upside down. I don't know what is up. Me doing upside down. If 100 watches are not shown tonight, it's a fail. I'm not going to show 100 watches. Well, I probably could show 100 watches, but I'm not going to show them all right here in this view. If I pick the camera up and move it around, then yeah, you could probably see 100 watches. Let's see. Let me back up here. I'm going to name drop a few more people. We have Hayden checking in from Australia. Jeremy says, hey, Rob, and everybody, Seiko 5 GMT on Clockwork Republic rubber strap tonight. Awesome. I need to do that myself. Floridian's checking in. Shinobi checking in. Watchstand Reviews is here. Char. See, Watchstand is in San Diego. I know a few other people in San Diego. Will Carey's here checking in from the West Coast. Kevin checking in from Florida. Kevin Powell says, nice venture GMT. Thank you. Joe is checking out. My buddy Greg is here. Sivan, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Brad is here. Thank you. Brave Sailor also checking in from San Diego area. James Duffy's here. My friend Terry's checking in from Miami. Tennessee Mike is here. NH Rick is back in the game. Watch and Carry's here. Let's see. Jared. Nate Dog checking in from Chi-Town. Jeffrey's checking in East Coast. Axios Pathfinder. Don't have that one here. Matthew's here. Christopher's here. John, James, Nolan, and Dave Williams. Which I just put one of Dave's old orange Zodiac straps on my Sherbert. And I don't know, is that too much orange? Can we do too much orange? We might be able to do too much. I don't know if this would be better served and mixed up with like the watermelon, or maybe actually it would work good with the titanium one. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Let's see here. Greetings from the UK. Kevin is checking in from the watch cloth. That's cool. I think if this is the right Kevin, he does these, if I'm not mistaken, is this the watch cloth? He'll do these, he'll print whatever you want on these watch cloths. He did that one and this one. Yeah, I mean, definitely check them out. They're just pretty cool, fun. I've even done as a gift for people in the past. Here's one he did for Bruce. Yeah. You know what? I haven't ordered in a while. I think it's time to order some more. And there's that one. Definitely check them out. Go with the premium though. There's different grades, and it's more money, but go with the premium cloth. It's worth the money. Trust me. That's at the watch cloth. Check them out. Let's see. Those Zodiac straps are solid. They absolutely are solid. Let's see. Kids bedtime, says John. Will get the best of me tonight, I'm sure. Let's see. Never too much orange. Yeah, let me try it on. No problem, Kevin. Yeah, you know what, Kevin? We need to chat again because I got some solid ideas. I'll try to look at our old emails, or you can email me or message me. I don't remember how we talked before. So this is what I wore today. Dane will be happy with that. I wore a Zelos. This is the Comet, I think. Is that what this one's called? Does it say on the back? Yeah, I think it's called the Comet. Yeah, Comet. Okay, yeah, I wore this today. Great. It was a little bit on the small side at first, but I kind of warmed up to it. Angelo checking in from Portugal. That's awesome. Yes. So that's what I wore. Yeah. No, I wear the Zelo. I'm trying to wear all of the watches, right? So I have, I don't even know. I lost count, but somewhere between 130 and 150. And yeah, I'm trying to wear all of them. Let's see. What's the Comet size? The Comet size is, it's got a really short lug to lug, and that's what really throws me off. But wearing that Hamilton has worn me up to it. So 39, not bad, 39. And the lug to lug is pretty short at 45. So that's what kind of throws you off a little bit. But the leather that Zelos uses is amazing. And it's because it's Horween leather, which I just did the unboxing on this Notice. And they're also using the Horween leather. It's a thicker leather strap, but oh my God, these are so good. So good. Let's see. Christopher Cook says, is the Janot silent service waiting several months for once I reserve one? Yes, I would say yes. 100%. Library checkout, Janot. Okay, so I have this one, silent service, no date, and it is a phenomenal watch. It's not running right now because it would, I let it sit, but I mean, listen to that. The quality control, the build quality, all of that. It's worth the wait. I mean, if you can, you know, mentally handle putting down the reservation money and the deposit or whatever you call it, and getting one on the list, and just be patient. The orange on the Z is crushing it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna take a vacation here soon, and I have to pick what I'm gonna wear. And I was thinking probably something on a strap, something colorful like this. I know it's bold, it's loud and everything, but I might just go for that. Watch Dan Review says he checked out the Janot and absolutely loves it. So, Trosca, NH Risk was it? NH Rick was talking about the Trosca. Yeah, they do such a great job over there. I like the finishing on this one. It's nice and polished up. You have a pretty heavy chamfered bezel here, and then check out the crystal on that thing. It is boxed like no crystal have handled before. It is really boxed up, and slight dome to it. Very slight dome, but mostly just a really good box on that thing. So pretty cool. Smaller size, nice polish or brushing on this. It's a very shiny brushing, if that makes sense. Nice taper on it. Simple clasp. I need to get it sized up. I literally just opened it. The inner rotating bezel does not lock down. So focus, please, he says. Okay. Well, that's unfortunately I'm using an iPhone, so I don't really get a chance. I can't in the live stream. I have to like just try to hold it at the best plane possible to get it to focus. There's no way I can. I can't really adjust the focus, and some of it's just going to be um, the resolution that the video is broadcasted in. So, but there it is. So the focus and clarity of the videos will be much better in the non-live videos, but that's just the way it is. Drink tonight, I am sipping on Screwball peanut butter whiskey, and I mixed it with a really odd combination of, it's called Mountain Dew Spark. It's a raspberry lemonade. You wouldn't think that combination would work together, but it just does. There's a YouTuber that goes by the name of Club Dirty. Check him out. He does these really weird mixes. It's stuff that you wouldn't think to try, and he rates them, and he's pretty spot on. All right. I Dane, It's a zero sugar Mountain Dew. It's zero. It's Mountain Dew Zero. So don't worry about it. Everything in moderation. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. All right, let's see. Here you go. There's the watch you guys all been waiting for. The Shark Freestyle Shark. Yeah, yeah. I say we all just get rid of all our watches. We'll just start wearing Freestyle Sharks. Well, you guys can do that. I'm gonna actually I wore this for like 2 days straight. Freestyle Hammerhead is what I've been wearing or did wear. Okay, let's get back to the watches that we have on. Um, yes, night vision. I didn't know this initially, but it has Indiglo essentially. It's very cool. I'm super happy with that purchase. Okay, is that a ball watch next to the Unimatic? It is. This is a. I think it's. Isn't this the Marvelite? Let's see. I'm trying to read the dial. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit. I don't know if the focus will be better. So chronometer, 1000 Gauss, 100-meter water resist, beautiful blue dial, nice oversized indices, nice 2.5 times date magnifying. Yeah, the Marvelite definitely puts off like date just vibes, right? So, and then it has polished center links, H-link bracelet. I don't want to peel that off. It's a brand new watch, but retail price $23.49. Has a bunch of tags hanging from it. Has a really cool choo-choo train on the back there. And of course, the ball watches are Random Rob approved, and that is why they put the RR on the balance of the seconds hand. So, little known fact. And somebody wants to know the size of it. It is a 40 mil, and the polishing on this is really bright. So, yeah. Well, I mean, it is a choo-choo train because it's like that one had like the steam one and everything. So we can play around a little bit, right? Check out this Unimatic. This is my first time with hands on the Unimatic, and I know this is one that a lot of people are going to be like, no thanks. But they do have newer models. What do I think about the wider tritium tubes? I think if you're going to go with a tritium watch and you want that luxury feel, then ball is 100% the best way to go. They play around with the tritium tubes like nobody else, and they have it mastered. It's really cool. I have to say chugga chugga before I say choo choo. That is true, anonymous. That is true. So the Unimatic, it's a little bit thicker and bulkier than I thought it was going to be. But overall, I do like the construction of it. These are, I think, made in Italy, if I'm not mistaken. But they do have some models out now that have the markings on the bezel insert. So I might take a look at those when I'm down at Naples visiting, if they have any. I don't know if they have any, but this one definitely has a look that. Oops, I went past it. It's slowly becoming recognizable, right? So definitely for the watch enthusiasts like you and I, we're gonna know when we see a watch that looks like this that it's probably a Unimatic or somebody that's mimicking them. Yes, Eric, that ball is a 40 mil. Lose the NATO, and that's a nice piece. Yes, I don't know that I would wear it on the NATO. I'm not sure what I would wear this on. Maybe a Erica's original, maybe oh, FKM rubber. This isn't a solid spring bar, is it? Let me check that. Love the oversized crown because they don't do bracelets. Why can I not get that crown to screw in? There it goes. Let me pop this off. Okay, so it's spring bar. So yeah, I would put this on a FKM rubber for sure. And honestly, I'm fairly certain I'm going to add a Unimatic. So $695, that's doable. Uh, it's affordable, all things considered. Let me pop it on wrist here real quick. watches we'll put on the table here as we progress. The NATO's not too bad. I don't know. Maybe I would go for the non-marked bezel. It definitely screams Unimatic. Jason is here from Aruba. Thanks for joining us. What movement does it have? At that price point, it's probably a Seiko movement. I didn't play around with it to see. Does anybody know what movement's in this? Because it doesn't say. A UC1. Anonymous says it's an NH35. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a ghost date position too. So yeah, NH35. Very solid feeling though. Yes, it does have a ghost date position. So why they didn't use what is it, an NH38, the non-date, no date? I don't know. Let's see. Hello, do you still have the Steinhardt Oldco OLKO Ocean 39? I do not. Speaking of NH35, I finally got my helm in titanium. That is awesome. Let's see. They use Sellita on their pricier. Oh, okay. Well, I would actually probably go for the Sellita model, honestly. Or I don't know. That's depending if they're thinner. If they're thinner with the Sellita movement, I would probably go for those. Floridian says he's in St. Pete as well as Melbourne now. I don't know how you can be in St. Pete and Melbourne at the same time, but can we see the big boy G-Shock? NH Rick wants to see the analog one, I'm assuming. Is the green dial GMT? The green dial is, that guy is a GMT. It is the 9075. So here you go, NH Rick. This thing is a beast indeed. Really cool colorway on the carbon fiber. I think when you go this color, I think it's like a Kevlar mix or something. I can't remember. Oh, you're working in those areas. Okay. And then it has the yellow backed carbon core case back. YZ80 is here, and he's going to want to see that ball. He mentioned it in the Discord. So yeah, pretty cool watch. Mimo just sent this over, and I don't know if the band is infused with Floridians in Naples too. Well, hopefully you're down in Naples on the 11th or whenever. I'll be down there. So watch day and reviews. Do I check my messages on Instagram? I do. I think I seen your message, but it's difficult for me to keep up with everything because I get them on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, email, YouTube, all of that stuff. Here's the other G-Shock. Always in April. Yeah. Well, you can jump in a car and drive down. So there you go. I love the pop of yellow on this one. I would be tempted to buy like this one. I haven't had a Rangeman in a long time. I just know that I don't wear it though, is the only problem. But it is super cool. Aiden says it's his first time here. Thanks for joining us. Alrighty, let's see. Does that Hamilton brass wear larger? Not really. I think the leather NATO helps because it has the double pass. That helps me out a little bit. It does have a decent lug to lug. That also saves it. But, I mean, it wears like a 38 by 47. That's exactly what it wears like. You know, and then you add the double layer of the leather on the back, and that helps out. Hoping to get some patina on this over the summer. It's going to take a while, I'm sure. Somebody asked about the San Martin. I still haven't sized it, but it's right here. So, oh yeah, the larger dial size on this helps for sure because of the thin bezel. And actually, if you look really close on these, that's not really a bezel because it's actually just the way the case is milled. This crystal is pressed directly onto the case. Technically, that's not a bezel in the sense that it's not a separate piece that's attached to the watch. That's actually part of the watch being milled out. But I was worried that this thing was going to look way too small on my wrist, but I think it might actually work. But anyway, it's going to end up in the library regardless, whether I wear it or not. And that's unfortunately how a lot of watches are going to end up in the library, is me not necessarily wearing them. Speaking more watches, speaking of orange, SKX mods. I know this is confusing because I'm showing you a Casio world timer, but go to skxmods.com, okay? This is a stainless steel case, sapphire crystal, super easy to swap over the module, and then you can get these FKM. Check it out. It says it right on it, SKX mod. These are FKM rubber. They are super floppy and they look exactly like the straps that the Casio come on. So they look exactly the same, except for you can get different colors and they're crazy comfortable. And there are a ton of colors. Where did I put them? So you got, blue, green, red, yellow, white. You got blacks and dark blues and stuff like that too, but you have all these vibrant colors, and then you mix it with those panels like I do, the different colors in here. I mean, you can start to spend a lot of money on them, but if you already have a world timer, definitely play around with this stuff. You can get a bronze case. They're super easy to swap in. And then play around with the straps. Here's a full polish case. This one's going to go to Brave Sailor. I just got to do the video on it first. I'm going to be building these probably for the whole year. Chris and Erica's checking in. Yeah, I'm going to be building a bunch of these SKX mod world timers. I have like world timers coming in on a regular basis now. I'm just ordering more and more and more. And just going to start building them, playing around with them. Far right white dial. Probably not this one. If you talk about this one, this is a Freestyle Hammerhead. Let's see. Watch and Carry says those SKX mod cases are great. The J's and K's 18 to 22 strap adapters also work on them perfectly in case. That's really cool. This one here, check this one out. Seiko, I almost said Hamilton because Hamilton makes a watch similar to this. Seiko chronograph, automatic. It's a thick boy, but you got a display case back. You have a really nice bracelet. If I can get this thing to focus. Where am I staying? I'll be in Naples. Very nice tactile feel and snaps back. Coma is asking, is the original Monster a classic? I mean, it's an older Seiko. It's discontinued. The Gen 1, and it's been discontinued for a while now. I'm not going to tell you what hotel I'm staying in. You're crazy. I'm staying in the Ritz on the ocean. Go look for me there. Can we take a look at the Trasca? Sure. Yeah, Dane calls BS. I did look at it, which shockingly, I think they're charging like $1,000 a night or something, and they're not even like fully open. They're still damaged from the hurricane, but they're still at like crazy high prices. I did look at it though. And this one has the 9075 in it, so it has the, yeah, I'm staying at the Motel 6. Yeah, I think the Ritz pretty much, I mean, you might be able to get a deal Nice solid crown on this one. You might be able to get a deal for like 600 a night at the Ritz or something somewhere, but I think the going rate at the Ritz Carlton is like $1,000 a night. That's a little rich for my blood. I'll be staying at the Motel 6. Is that the one that says they'll keep the light on for you, or is that the hotel or Motel 8 or whatever? I can't remember which one's which. Is Troscow a micro brand or an old Swiss brand? It's a micro brand. That's a 38 millimeter, but it does wear bigger. Okay. Yeah, I live in Naples. Hurricane was not fun. Yeah. I can't imagine living or staying through a hurricane. That has to be very interesting. I'll be staying at Exquisite Timepieces. Yeah. They set me a cot in the back room. They got to lock me in the safe, though, just for security reasons. Is it Red Roof Inn? That's not right. I can't remember. Favorite beater watch, Casio W800. Okay. Don't know. Tom Bodett, I'll leave the light on. Tennessee Mike reminiscing about old commercials. I think I have more watches to show. Oh, I do have. I got to show you this stuff. I can't even hold it. But look at these straps that Strap Habit. Do you guys know? You guys ever heard of Strap Habit? So I met up with the owner of Strap Habit in New York at an Oris event, after hours event, and we got to talking, and then we kept in touch. And he's got so many darn SKUs, and his prices are so good. If you guys are like addicted to straps, or you have a strap habit, definitely check out Strap Habit. I know, cheesy, right? But I am looking for something to toss this thing on. I love this. This is so cool. James says it's his go-to source for straps. I can see why. And I love the FKM straps. He's got so many cool colors, even a Tiffany blue one. Yeah, I'm digging these FKM ones. I don't know if I'll like these vented ones. They have a little more flex to them, but I don't know if I'll like that look or not. I'll have to try that. Put it on the tag. Well, this is a 20. I think these are 22. A lot of my dive watches are 20 mil lug width. Yeah, see, this is a 22, and even the Zodiac, for being a 42 mil watch, is actually a 20 mil lug width. So I don't have a whole lot of watches with a 22 millimeter lug width. Dane says that's a bit much. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you, but sometimes too much is just enough. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get a hold of them, or I'm just going to order them up myself. I'm going to order some of these in 20. I want them in 20 and 22. The Tiffany, the orange, some of these Tropics would be great. These Tropics and FKM. I have not really been a huge fan of Tropics, but the Tropics and the FKM are nice. Plus, he makes these weird sizes. This is a 19 mil. So the Seiko GMT is 22. You are correct. Let me grab one. Oh, I almost wiped out. You're right. The Seiko GMT is 22. So let's put this orange camo on here right now. Yeah, FKM is better than silicone. Yeah, so the watch library is going really good, guys. Building up quite the collection of watches. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Let's lose a spring bar on live stream. I'm doing it off camera. I'm not doing it on camera. And I'm using my glasses and all that crap. Dang, these... These 5KX cases, they're a little tricky to do the spring bars on, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely have to use the drilled lugs. Well, there's not enough space to do it. Like, it's That's the biggest hurdle. So here's this. So now we're going to put this guy on here. And I like that the Strap Habit does the, can't really see what I'm doing, but they have the captured spring bars here. If I can get it to, there we go. Drops into place, give it a little tug. Dane says this is going to be too much. He's not wrong. I agree with him. This is going to be too much. Yeah, I don't know. That does look a little ridiculous. And then I know somebody else wants to see, I need to find something to put this on, which I believe is 20 mil. I love that it's stitched in the baby blue and backed in the baby blue. I don't know what to put this on. I know it's super, super bad. It's super bad. I don't know. I don't know if pairing it up with orange is good. I think it might be better paired up with like a black watch or something a little more muted. But oh yeah, Nate, yeah, 100%. This on like a Brumatic would be awesome, which I don't have one. I don't know what I have that would work good with this. It's camo, it blends in. Oh, I got, you know what? Let me just grab more watches here. I don't want to get sidetracked with doing, NH Rick is not a fan. The more people that are not a fan of this, it might end up being my main watch. So RZE, I think I still need to pay for this one. I still have watches here I need to pay for too. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. This RZE is awesome. I love this color. I love that one. The Islander, I forget what this one's called. I still need to do the video on it. But it's the titanium one. Actually, something weird like the orange on this would be weird. You know what I mean? Or mixing it up. But this one comes on a really nice fitted FKM rubber strap. So Sands Point. Thank you, Anonymous. I know you picked up one too, so. This orange would, well, it's a 22 mil and the Monster is actually a 20 mil, so I won't work with it. But this thing's pretty cool. I'm digging it. I did cut it to fit. I will say the bezel action on this is not amazing. It's not my favorite. It works. It's fine. But it's Sands Point and it feels like it's got sand in the bezel or something. I don't know. It's definitely not my favorite bezel. But it's still a cool watch. Blue and orange is a good color contrast to play with for sure. Try that Tetris looking strap on an all black watch, maybe the black watch from the beginning of the video, maybe. I don't remember. Oh, the carbon one? This one maybe? I don't know. No, that wouldn't work. I don't know what I would go with. I'll have fun with straps another time. I have a lot of straps. I'm going to get more, and it's just part of the thing with the straps are going to be because if I send out a watch on loan from the watch library to like a buddy or something like that, it's going to end up going on, the watch will end up going on a strap. I'm not going to send them out on bracelet typically, unless I know that person has basically the same size wrist within the micro adjust, then Will Rizzle, yeah. So I'm offering up the protection of being a branch of the Random Rob library. So Will, you could have the Florida branch of the Random Rob library, essentially. Then yes, it's not hoarding, it's a library. So put it on the day. No, I'm not going to do that to him. Some of them are bold, I get it. But some of them, like this one, it's like that's just a clean looking strap, you know. I'm gonna pick. No, I didn't. There can be different branches all within the state, guys. There's libraries, watch libraries all over, in multiples in each state sometimes. have an RZE chronograph. This thing, but see, that's a 20 mil. He sent me a lot of 22 mils. This one's gonna be a hard one to pull off. Okay. Mr. Tube is here, checking in late. Let's see, is he on the East Coast? Will is, I don't want to like tell people where people are, I guess. But he's further south than you. And he's also further north than you are. He's both. He's north and south of you. Strap Habit is in Ohio, correct. That's a producer, Michael Strap, yes. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to tell you where NH Rick is. You'll have to figure out what the NH stands for. Dave says, hello, Rob, in chat, wearing my placeholder 5KX. I used to work at the movement, yeah. Nilo's here. Have you seen the new ribbed straps from Xeric? I have, not hands-on, but I'm in talks with Xeric right now. They want to send me a watch. I'm trying to get them to send me some straps too. Yeah. But I don't know if they're good or not, because they really changed the design. Hopefully they're not eliminating the old design, because I really like the old design. Steve's saying, best green divers at any price. I want them all. Well, there's a lot out there. Best are the ones that you like the most. The SKX stays in the case now, hence the 5KX. Ah, okay. I think you could wear them both. You could wear the SKX and the 5KX. I don't know, I'm warming up to this orange camo. Alrighty. Do I have more watches? I have more watches. Where are we at? Tell me about the San Martin. Let's talk about the San Martin. It looks nice. I haven't done the full in-depth analysis of it, but bezel action is pretty good. A little bit of play in it, not much. Crown on the smaller side. I wish the crown was maybe a little bit larger, but it's not terrible. Nice wine to it. Ghost date position. There's the time. When I do the full video, I am going to pull the case back off. I do like the clasp. Simple 4 micro adjust. JJ's checking in from Michigan. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vaughn. It's a little bit of play in the bezel is not a deal breaker for me either. Like, sometimes bezels with like absolutely zero play on it have a weird feel to them, and you lose some of that tactile feel. This bezel is consistent through its range and it lines up. And the blue on it is perfect. Thumbs for fingers here. And then it has this style case back. Bearded Watches here. Thanks for joining us. He's saying that crazy strap might work on... that's pretty bold. But it is a San Martin, so who cares, right? The finishing is actually good on it. This was one of those mystery box ones out of the U.S. distribution. So when you order it, I forget how much it was. It was pretty affordable. And like under 200 bucks. Definitely. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I'll open the case back on. I'm not going to do it right now because I got to get a kit out and everything like that. But it's for the price point, man, it's a good watch. But it's like I said, I bought it with the mystery one, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get the blue one or the black one with the gilt. Kind of was hoping for the gilt one, but the blue one's good too. I never order through AliExpress. I still don't trust them, so I don't order from AliExpress either. I ordered that one right from the San Martin website. And this one actually shipped from US distribution. I do have another one, a GMT, on the way, and that one is, I think it's due soon, but that one came from Asia or something. Floridian says, I miss the build days. Back when I was like building SKXs and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably, like I said, I'm going to do some builds on the World Timers. I know it's not going to be everyone's favorite thing, but I'm going to do some more color panels and then the SKX mods cases, stuff like that. But I may or may not show them. Maybe I'll show them completed, but it's just for fun. Did you see the Christopher Ward's new releases? I have not. I have 3 wards here I need to ship back. They finally gave me the money for the shipping for their marketing agency they contract out, but I'm not sure if they gave me enough though, because I could potentially get hit with import-export fees. So how is the loom on the San Martin? I haven't checked it. I don't think the bezel's loom, but the dial is. So we can check it real quick. It's pretty solid, BGW 9. It's no slouch. Lots of real estate for loom in those snowflake hands. That's one thing I really like about the snowflake hands. There's tons of real estate there for loom. It glows good. Tim says he orders a pretty large mod parts order from AliExpress every month. Yeah, because I think it takes a while. So you got to make it kind of worth your time. So if you do like a bulk order of parts and then just kind of wait, so. In Tim saying the parts he has issues with, they just refund immediately. So he's had good luck. I don't do it. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. I'd rather buy from a direct website and pay more. I don't care. More loom. We'll do loom at the end. I thought I had more watches to show. What else do I have? Let me see. Monbray. Then we got mixed reviews. I got the Cincinnati watch. I got this thing. It's actually got a quartz movement in it, but look how thin it is. It's crazy thin. That thing's pretty cool. That one's fun. Let's see, what else do I have? I'm looking at my board here. Duckworth, G-Shock, Freestyle watches, Diesel watch. Oh, where's my Islander? Hold on a second. Let me grab another GMT. I have that Islander GMT. I don't know how many Mark has left, but legit, this is probably one of their better deals on a GMT Swiss movement, the SW330. So if you're looking for one of these, now's the time to get them, because he put them on basically clearance. Excuse me. Somebody's asking. Yeah, Ashford is doing or did some great sales on the glycines. Price point on that Seiko Chrono, I want to say it's like 3,000 something, $3,200. Yeah, $3,200. It's not cheap, but I tell you, that dial, man, I don't know if that's an enamel or porcelain dial, or so there's something with that dial. The dial just looks, it's like a gloss white. It's a very good dial. Any watches are you in love with? The comments are flying through, guys. I'm trying to read some of them. I can't. There's too many comments. I can't even read them. So, do I own a PRX? No, I don't own a PRX. And what I would buy, and I did, instead of the PRX, is the Dorenzo DR, whatever the one that looks like the PRX one. It's actually on loan right now to Tennessee Mike. So, personally, I like the Dorenzo design, fit and finish, and feel over the PRX. But that's just me personally. Yeah, Tennessee Mike says killer watch. Man, there's a lot of people in the chat commenting. Usually I do a pretty good job of keeping up on this, but man, it is like, it's like jumping through. I can't keep up at all. It's pretty wild. Let's see here. How does the Trasca wear? I haven't sized it yet, so I haven't worn it. Michael, yes, that this guy here is the RZE GMT, and this thing is, I call it their corporate color, but they actually call it medallion is the color, and I think they call it medallion yellow, but it's definitely more of a Forsythia or orangish color. Great looking color, and on most of their models, even like this chronograph, you can get that colorway in it. I think even this older one, like this one, you could have got it in it. But yeah, I could see having like a little sub collection of RZEs in just this colorway. Love that colorway. The Trasca, I think, is going to wear really good for its size. It's what size is this? So close to 39 by 46, short lug to lug. And on my wrist, like I said, I haven't sized it yet, but I think it's going to wear just fine. It's a good size. I love that boxed crystal. Has a really nice premium feel to it, nice taper on the bracelet. So excited to get that one sized up. I just opened it. Thickness on it, thickness on this guy, including that boxed crystal, is under 13, so like 12.78. But if you were to like remove that crystal, it's like 10.3. So I mean, that's how steep that box is on that thing. It's crazy. It's fun having a diverse collection of watches, a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing. How many watches do I have? I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. You got to ask for the upcoming release from Notice, the Sector Deep. Well, I have to be careful because it's embargoed, but I do have, this is it. This is the Sector Deep right here. I can't, that's all I'm going to show you. I cannot show you the rest of it. But I will say this, the Sector Deep is freaking awesome. I would love to wear it right now, but I cannot like even sneak a peek. I can't, I'm embargoed. There's so many watches I get to see that I would love to show you guys, but I can't show you. Or I get in trouble and then they don't trust me. So, but it's awesome. Check this out. I will let you listen to the bezel action. Listen to this. The bezel action is awesome on this thing. Very clippy, very nice and clean. Let's see, anyone know if the old Citizen Fugu clasp fits the new, shoot, I don't know if it does or not. Let's see. Is that the one they were wearing last year at Mimo's? Yes. Well, maybe, I don't remember if he was wearing it that long ago. He might have been. So that's the crazy thing is like that watch is embargoed, but they were showing it. Wes and Cullen, I think mostly Wes, was showing it to people at the wind-up shows. Not everybody, but like the people I were hanging with, they were showing it. It comes off embargo. They said like the end of February. I don't think they're going to hold out that long. So they're like on a trip or a vacation or something. They're not in the United States. They're going to come back soon. And if you're part of the Facebook group, the Notice fan club thing or whatever, okay, David says they have the prototype at Mimo's. So they've been sitting on this for a while. And so the info's out there. So yeah, If you go looking for it, I think you can find it. Oh, he took it out. It's not even on there. Okay. Somebody just asked Jeannot or Helson. I say both. I say, let's see. So here's one of my Helsons. I have two Helson, but here's the Helson and the Jeannot. And I say both for different reasons. Helson, you can probably pick up a Helson right now. So here's a food for thought. Go ahead and get put on the wait list, put your deposit down on the Jeannot. While you're waiting for the Jeannot, go ahead and buy a Helson. And if you look around for a used Helson, you can get yourself a killer deal on a used Helson. And some of these Shark Masters, like this one, has the ETA in it, the ETA 2824. So pick up one of these, has the ETA in it. You can get the Shark Diver. I have one of those too. That one has a Miyota in it. They have some earlier ones with the ETA in them as well. Yeah, this guy here, big thick G-Shock. Awesome watch. Pretty affordable when it comes to like, this is kind of like the Master of G series, but $380. YZ80, this Helson, somebody in our Discord had one for sale too, YZ80. There might have been one or two for sale. This is the Shark Master. Basically has like the old Omega 300 vibes, the one that Omega actually needs to make again. It has the lyre lugs, has a decent bracelet, excellent bezel action, sapphire bezel insert, fully loomed. Nice watch. And then the Shark Master, let me grab that one. I gotta move a couple of watches, bear with me. So I bought another case, and guess what? I need another case. So apparently for what I'm doing, apparently buying a 30 watch case only means I need to buy another 30 watch case. Okay, so you had the Shark Diver, you had the yellow one. So this is the 40 mil variant. They did just release a 42 millimeter titanium, which is a cool watch. These were big. These Shark Divers were big a little while ago because they started to get recognition in the I think some guys that had the earlier Submariners were starting to wear these Shark Divers as like their beater watch. So like then they started getting recognition from non-luxury watch guys going like, hey, these guys that own these subs are wearing these Helson watches on the side. So then they kind of started to gain traction. That's how these started really to get highlighted, was this particular model. And in the early days, like I'm talking like 6 years ago. So there's the Shark Diver. Here's the Shark Master. I like the Shark Master more. I like the lyre lugs. But these are probably two of their best watches in my opinion. Yeah, Bearded Watch is wearing his bronze. Oh, no, it's not bronze. It's brass. That's right. He's wearing a brass one. I think that's a larger one, though, like a 45 or something. It's a bigger watch. Michael checking in from cold Illinois. And you guys just got some snow, too, down there. Yeah, Tennessee Mike is saying there's an ETA like this one with the date on our Discord group for 6:30. I don't want to, like, hurt his sale or anything like that. I think 6:30 is a little high. I think he needs to drop it down a little bit, but it's totally worth it. Let's see here. Yeah, my son was down near just North Chicago, and he bought a car, and he drove. When he went there to go get it, the roads were dry, and when he bought it and left, it was it had started to snow pretty bad, and the tires that are on the car were like okay all season tires. And he's from the north, man. We run snow tires. So he did okay, but yeah, it was sketchy. Let's see. Comments slowed down a little bit. I might be able to read some more. The Coke version, Omega 300 Seamaster has its 60th anniversary this year. Expect something new, says Forbin. I would love it. That would be awesome. Thank you for the 5-minute warning. Also, Mike checking in from Phoenix, and he's a native Michigander. Thanks for joining us. I wouldn't know how to survive in snow. It's easy. You just don't go outside. It's legit where I'm at. I'm in like northern lower Michigan, and it is so ridiculously cold today. It's cold tonight too, like single digits cold. So yeah, and I work outside. My day job, I work outside for a living. So not all day. I mean, I get reprieves. I get the warm up and the work band and stuff like that. But yeah, it's crazy cold. We're getting our February cold snap right now. So hopefully everybody stays warm that's in the cold. It's brutal. It's not good. It makes your face hurt. Let's see. Michael, I must not be near Stanwood because I don't know where it's at. Nick says he grew up outside of Detroit, Southeast Michigan. Celine Driver says it's 81 degrees down there in sunny Florida. That's why I'll be headed there soon. I'm looking forward to it to hopefully recharge like Wally, you know, in the movie where he opened up his little solar panels. That's me. That's going to be me in a couple weeks. Yeah, Dave, similar weather as in Montana. Not easy to drive. I love driving. That's like the only thing I like about the snow in the winter is actually driving in it. I have fun driving in it. And that's part of my job too, is I do a lot of driving. I log a lot of miles. So good thing I enjoy doing that. But that's about one of the only things. Okay. San Jose, California. It never rains or snows. Sounds like the desert. I'll be out in California. I've never been to San Jose. I will be out there. Yeah, JJ says it's 17 down to 5 tonight. Yep. So I will be out in California. So far, we're planning August for the Mimo / Random Rob meetup. And we might expand that to like if there's more local people, if they want to join up and stuff like that. So I got to work with Mimo and get that set up. But we're going to go in August. I'm going to pick a date here soon for that. So people have enough lead time to organize their trip. Because I know there's probably not a ton of people that are local to the Long Beach area, but there's definitely enough people that are not too far that might be able to make the journey into Long Beach area to meet up with at Mimo's very small watch shop. It's very small and mom and pop like, but we always have a good time there. Basically, got to take turns going in and out because there's usually only like 5 or 6 people in there tops. It's a very small shop, but it's a very cool, fun trip. So. Let's see, Mr. Rizzo says it's 76 on Marathon Key. I stayed 2 nights in Marathon Key. Really enjoyed it there. That was a good time. Swimming with the sharks. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. You can stick around. I know it hasn't been 60 minutes, but I'm gonna kill the lights. It's just so we have Loom. Okay, this is the last minute is just gonna be so we can look at the Loom and we can talk about the Loom. So somebody was right about the Loom on the Cincinnati watch. That's pretty cool. Oh, we need the pointer finger. Sorry. So we have the pointer finger here. So we have the ring of Loom on the outer portion, and then we have like a sector dial Loom. That's pretty cool. Zodiac, always too much fun. Ridiculous glow on the Zodiacs. Yeah. Showing off big time. Full Loom dial. This is the main reason I went for this one. I really like that full Loom dial. And then, of course, you have the orange Sherbert glow on that guy as well. RZE with the medallion dial showing off with 2 different colors. We have some sort of green and the blue. That's going to be a BGW9 as well. Another RZE over here with a full Loom dial in blue, and then the indices done in green. Very cool. Let's see, what else do we have? What is this? Oh, that's the Jeannot, yeah, with BGW9. Sometimes it's hard to tell what these are in the dark. So here's the Jeannot, and here's the Sharkmaster. There's the loom. So you have BGW9 on the Jeannot, which is almost as bright as the green, which is hard to do because the green typically outglows BGW9 in most watches. Let's see, what else do we have? Somebody asked earlier. Oh, here's that. Here's that Islander. That one actually does pretty good. Here is the Zelos that I wore today. Nice little splash of BGW9 on there. Nice blue glow. What else do we have? What is this? Oh, here's that other Islander. The sand something. I already forgot what it was called. And then, can you guys see it? That's the tritium. Look how good the tritium glows on that ball. Usually your eyes have to adjust to it and everything like that. This thing's glowing like a torch for being tritium. That is pretty wild. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.